Hi there, and welcome to our Internet Sales mini course. If you are someone that's interested in greater success in selling internet services, then you are in the right place. No matter what brand it is that you're selling, and no matter how much experience you have, whether it's day 1 or day 1001, this mini course is going to give you a blueprint that you can follow every single time that you're in front of a customer. That should lead to greater confidence on your part in what it is that you're going to say and how to drive that customer towards getting a successful sale. We're excited for you that you have the opportunity to engage in internet sales because it is your effort and your willingness to iterate on your sales process that is going to drive results. Your success truly is in your hands. Whether this is your full-time gig or a side gig, internet sales are a great way to drive more income for yourself and for your family. It allows for freedom and flexibility. And on the customer side, you're selling something that helps them to get connected to the internet, which is vital to their livelihood. By the end of this super quick course, you're going to feel more confident in selling internet and you're going to see greater success from your efforts. Very simple 5-step sales process. As we go through each step, I encourage you to take a pause and practice out loud how you would go through that step of the process. Practicing out loud is going to provide you with confidence. So when you're standing and you have a customer in front of you, you know exactly what the next step of your process is and you've already rehearsed it out loud. Now, before we launch into these 5 steps, I want to remind you that this doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to follow this to a T and get everything word for word. Again, it's meant to be a framework, a way to approach your sale and a way to think about it. Especially as you gain more experience, you may find more flexibility within these steps. Okay? My final reminder for you is that sometimes less is more when it comes to sales. Keep it simple. The customer doesn't necessarily need to be inundated with all of the information and details about the products that you're working to sell right up front. Give them the basics, give them the most important need to know details, and then allow them to ask questions as you build rapport and as you move along in your process. Okay, let's go ahead and launch in and talk about step 1 of our internet sales process. In our internet sales process is super simple, and I know you're going to nail it. It's the introduction, and it sounds something like this. Hi, my name is Casey. That's it. Obviously, say your name, not mine. Now, the reason that this introduction is its own step is because it is within this very short line that you say that you start to establish rapport and you make that first impression with the customer. First impressions are crucial for an eventual successful sale. So there are a couple of things that I want you to think about as you make your introduction. This spells out C, S-E-E. Our S stands for smiling. Make sure that as you greet the customer, you have a smile on your face. Any life baggage or annoyances or frustration or road rage, anything residual from outside of work that you're bringing to work with you that day, set it aside and have that smile on your face. Our first E is eye contact. Make sure that you're looking the customer in the eyes. I read a book one time that said that if you're making true eye contact, you should be able to name the color of the other person's eyes. So make eye contact. It makes you seem open, confident, and friendly. Our next E is enthusiasm. It's the difference between, hi, my name is Casey, and hi, my name is Casey. If you're not excited about the products that you're going to be selling, the customer is not going to be excited about the product that you're selling. So make sure that you greet them with some energy and enthusiasm. Okay? So within our introduction, we have C, smiling, eye contact, and enthusiasm. This is going to go a long way towards making a successful sale. A couple of other things that I want you to think about are your body language. Make sure that your body language is open and approachable. You shouldn't have your arms crossed, you shouldn't be hunched, you shouldn't be closed off to the customer. In addition, your appearance should be clean and professional. Make sure that you've brushed your hair that day, washed your face, brushed your teeth, done all the things, and make sure you're dressed in a way that is professional. No rips or tears on your pants. Everything should be looking clean and polished. It helps to establish trust with the customer that's looking to potentially spend money with you. Okay, so that is our step 1 of our sales process. It's your introduction. Again, it's as simple as, hi, my name is Casey. But remember your C. You should be smiling, have eye contact and enthusiasm, and think about that first impression that you're making with the customer. The second step of your sales process is the short story. This is one simple line about what it is that you're doing. It might sound something like this. I'm out here in the community helping people to get connected to high quality but affordable internet. Now I'm going to add an optional bonus for you. There is something in sales that's termed the Jones effect. The Jones effect says that people want what their neighbors have. It's a natural human instinct. So if you'd like, again, we said less is more, but if you'd like, you could add in this optional line that says, I've already helped a couple of your neighbors save an average of $20 per month on their internet bill today. I'd love to help you out too. What that does is it plants this seed for the customer that those around them, those on their block or in their neighborhood, are getting access to this fantastic deal, this fantastic product at a good price. And it makes them more interested in getting the same for themselves. Okay, so again, step 2 is our short story. It sounds like, I'm out here in the community today helping people to get connected to high quality but affordable internet. And then optional add is, I've already helped a couple of your neighbors to save money on their internet bills, even up to $30 per month. I'd love to help you out too. Okay, so step number 2 of our sales process, short story. Step 1 of our sales process was introduction. Step 2 was short story. Together, those sound like this. Hi, my name is Casey, and I'm out here in the community helping people to get connected to high quality and affordable internet. Step 3 of our process is qualification. In this step, we start to ask the customers some questions to understand what they currently have in terms of internet service and discover what some pain points might be. This is going to frame up the rest of our sales pitch with this customer. There are 2 main pain points that you're going to run into. The first is price. Customers might feel like they're paying way too much on their monthly bill. The second is quality or speed. They might feel like their internet is spotty or it goes in and out. It doesn't support the streaming that they're looking to do. Okay, so we're going to ask some questions and we're going to discover what might be pain points for this customer with their current internet service, so then we can frame up our products as solving those pain points. The very first question to ask the customer within this qualification step is, who do you have for internet right now? After they tell you, you might ask, can I ask how much you're paying each month on your bill? Then you might try to get a sense of what they use their internet for to help you determine what speed they might need. Okay, so we might start with, who do you have for internet right now? They say their provider. Can I ask how much you pay each month on your bill? They say how much they pay. Okay, great. And can you give me a sense of what you use your internet for and what the quality of your service is like now? That will help you determine, are either price or quality a pain point for them? You might ask some follow-up questions to help you to really determine if that's the case. The point of this step is we're looking to get a sense of what their current situation is and how we can make a pitch to improve their current situation. Presentation. This is where you make your pitch. Based on what you learned in our prior step in asking questions of the customer, you're going to go ahead and present the product that you think would be best for them. Remember, you're probably either trying to beat what they currently have based on price or based on quality of the service. Your presentation might sound something like this. Spectrum has this fantastic internet product at 300 megabits per second, which would cost you $49.99 per month. And I think this would be perfect for you because it's going to save you $20 per month on your current internet bill. How does that sound? Again, keep it short and simple. You don't necessarily need to share all of the details of the plan within this step. Make sure that you address one main pain point, and then when you say, how does that sound to you, the customer can ask any follow-up questions, and then you can address their concerns based on what you know about the product. Okay, so the scripting on this step, again, it sounds like this. Spectrum has this fantastic offer of speed per month for price per month. And I think it would be perfect for you because either it's lower than your current bill or it's going to provide you a really high quality service for everything that you're looking to do with your internet. How does that sound to you? Then you can go ahead and address any of the customer's follow-up questions or concerns. Now, I don't want you to linger too long on this step. It's easy to get bogged down in the details. Again, make sure that you prioritize what's the key thing that you think is going to be the selling point for that customer based on what they've told you. Okay, so that was step 4, which is our presentation. Step 1 of our sales process was our introduction. Step 2 is our short story. Step 3 was qualification. Step 4 was the presentation. We've now reached, of course, the most important step, which is step 5, or the close. This is where you close the sale. The best way to do this is to make a bit of an inherent assumption that the customer is going to move forward with the offer that you've presented them and give them an option. So it might sound like, would you like to put that account in your name or your spouse's name? Assuming that they want to move forward, you're giving them the option, can I put your name into the order entry portal or someone in your family's? Another way to frame this up might be, would you like to put that on a credit card or a debit card? Assuming they're moving forward, which form of payment are they interested in using? Okay? This is when you go to the order entry portal and you start to put in the customer's information. But this step 5 is how you close down and make that successful sale. Give them an option, one thing or another, assuming that they're going to be moving forward. Let's go ahead and put it all together. So the scripting might sound something like this. First, intro. Hi, my name is Casey. 2, short story. I'm out in the neighborhood helping people to get connected to quality but affordable internet products with Spectrum. 3, qualification. Who do you have for internet right now? Can I ask how much you pay each month? Are you happy with the quality of your internet service? Based on what I've learned, 4, I'm going to make the presentation. Spectrum has this fantastic product that offers gig speeds of internet at $79.99 per month, which is going to support everything that it sounds like your household needs for internet. How does that sound to you? Address any follow-up concerns. 5 is the close. Awesome. It sounds like this is a great solution. Would you like me to put the account in your name or your spouse's name? We may have had to leave time for the customer to weigh in or to answer our questions, of course, but notice that full scripting, steps 1 through 5, took me, 20 to 30 seconds to get through? It's really quick. Remember, make sure not to linger too long on one step of the process. You want to move them through to the close and to moving in to the order entry process as quickly as possible. All right. And there you have it. That is our internet sales process. It's our 5-step process for successful internet sales.